Well, Pep, there's a lot of interest in this cup tie, a lot of hullabaloo around it, but unfortunately it didn't quite live up to the hype, did it?
Yeah, well, it's a cup game, and anything can happen. And you see all the sides who's played against League One teams they're not easy to beat. On the contrary, and they all got enforced to replay or Barnsley like fell off the cup. You know, it's not easy. It requires a lot of focus, and we said it before the game that you need to be on top of your performances and you need to make sure that you don't concede anything and that you are solid and you build on that. You build on a clean sheet and then you try to go for the game if they make mistakes or something. I think it was a very tactical game. In my opinion, we were not bright or sharp enough possibly in the final third as well as them, but the rest of the tactical work was good, and I think the team put a good performance, locked them well, but unfortunately we lacked a little bit of sharpness up front to materialise and to capitalise on a goal. But we forced a second game. It has been forced, and we're going to make sure that we keep having the same solid mentality, and then we can be brighter up front and trying to score a goal.
You mentioned it was a very tactical game there. What did you do differently then this afternoon?
Well, what we wanted, because we saw them live and we saw them a lot of games on video, what we wanted is to, as they're playing with three on the back and four midfielders, we wanted to put pressure to them. No one has gone with three forwards against them, putting pressure directly to the back line, and we started today with three forwards. It was Juki, Karim and Montero who put massive pressure on the whole game on the back line. Coventry never felt comfortable. It was difficult for them to establish a possession game, and it was forcing them into mistakes that we could use. Possibly what we have lacked today is to use a little bit more football in some areas of the pitch, but being that the third game in this week, we knew that would be harder, so we needed that we were going to put a lot of importance on keeping that clean sheet and build from it, but at the same time put pressure on them, and with the three forwards I think we achieved it very well.
Mm-hmm. Both teams tended to cancel themselves out for large swathes of the game, and especially you both defended each other's boxes very well when it came to the set pieces.
Yes, I think so. It was not a very bright game for the spectator, because in the end it was very tactical, but that's what you get in cups. I think it's important to know that in cups there's no levels, there's no Premier Leagues, no Championship, no League Ones. It's only two sets of 11 players. Try to make sure that you don't make mistakes, and that if a mistake happens that you can capitalise. That's very, very important, and that was important for us. We could not go out there trying to be open and trying to be naive and then not being able to stay in the cup. So we'll see. We forced a replay, and now we all know. We said it before, but we all know how difficult it is to win in the cup. We've seen it today as well. Our fans seen it, and we just need to come up on this replay game and get all the backing from the fans and make sure we put it very difficult for them. Make sure we come on top and we're on the next round.
Just a couple of updates, if you will. Dan Crowley was unavailable today. What was the issue there? And also Karim Marabsi had to come off as well.
Yes, Karim felt a little bit tight in his hamstring, so we took him out for precaution. And Dan Crowley had a minor injury after the Middlesbrough game, during the Middlesbrough game, and so he's receiving treatment for a few weeks, and we hope we don't think it's going to be something bad, but of course it's one of the players that you end up missing his kind of games. First because he's from Coventry, second because obviously he's a final third player, but I'm happy with everyone's performance, and we just want to nail on how we'll be better and how we can create even more problems to them.
How strange was the whole experience today, being the away team, playing in the away kit? There's 9,000 Blues fans here, but they're the away fans.
First, I felt, when it came to start the game, I felt at home, because I think our fans were superb. They were on top of Coventry fans, and we felt it from the beginning. Second, the rest was very strange. Of course, coming home and going to an away locker room, warm up in the other part of the pitch they used to, and all the walks to the pitch is opposite as what we used to. We had to come with the bus, so it was very awkward. But thanks God that's over, and next time we come here we are playing at home.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned that game, the replay. The replay falls in between a Saturday game and a Friday night game. Is that's not ideal, or is it just a case of you're dealing with fixtures as they come?
It is what it is, and we need to make sure that we compete every game in the league and in the cup with a view to win it. And whenever the fixtures are designed to play, we just go out and play and make our best, and we see for every week how the team is and how we can keep our levels and keep our performances. But it doesn't matter when the games are, we just go out and play them with a view to win them.